So you have to give them that call to action, and that one little thing that when we started doing that, we got a lot more conversions out of people.
Yes, Laura, you definitely have to tell them to click below. That's for sure. You got to guide people. Something that I would definitely like to test a lot, and I tell to all my AGM guys and to all of you guys here that you want to definitely split test two main things. If you're doing lead generation, guys, all right, if you're doing lead generation, this would be something that before this was possible, you would do a split test that had overlap, and you could do it manually. You can do a campaign, sending people to a landing page to give them information and extract their information. For example, ClickFunnels. And then you can do another campaign that sends people from Facebook into ManyChat. And we call that a messenger ref URL. So they land in ManyChat. And in ManyChat, again, it's the same goal. What is the goal here? The goal is lead generation. We need identities, all right? So of course, whether you are in e-commerce or whether you need people to service, we all need identities. It's the same thing. We're trying to get people to pay attention to us. The bigger the size of your list, the more you can sell your products and services. So we are all 100% of the same game here. So if you're gonna test two things, I would definitely do this. Jorge and I have been doing this for years. Many times we did a ClickFunnels campaign and we paid $6 a lead. And then we did a messenger campaign and we paid $2 a lead. But then next month we had a new account and we did a ClickFunnels campaign and we paid $2. And on ManyChat we paid $6, right? So in any given day, it could even vary because the algorithm changes. So sometimes what you want to do is you want to just go with the algorithm and let Facebook give you results. So I will build a ClickFunnels page or a lead pages or whatever you use, ClickFunnels page or any type of page, registration page, build a ManyChat flow and create a split test and have the same elements, copy, video, image, call to action. But one of those is going to send them through this flow right here on ManyChat that extracts phone numbers and emails. And the other one is going to send them to ClickFunnels that also extracts phone numbers and emails. And now you're going to find out which one is going to get you the lowest cost per lead. This is something that I would definitely put a lot of attention on. For those of you guys that are trying to generate leads, for example, perfect example right now is what John is trying to do with the VIP Black Friday Cyber Monday Club. If you do a Black Friday Cyber Monday Club, why not test this out? A simple funnel on both sides and find out which one gets you the lowest cost per lead so you can get people excited about it. Why are we doing this? Because we want to get people excited about Black Friday and Cyber Monday, and then we want to create expectations so when we send messages on Black Friday and Cyber Monday, they're expecting it already. And we can all generate 3 types of platform leads here. For example, when they come into ManyChat, they become a subscriber on Messenger. And then we say that for them to participate, we need their phone number and their email. So we got 3 pieces of identity. When they go into ClickFunnels, we give them information. They put their name, phone number, and email, and then we redirect them on the thank you page to ManyChat. If you guys want to go ninja, that's what you do. And that's something that we trained people on the past. On the landing page, which is a thank you page, you redirect them. You say, hey, hold on a second. I want to have you go to Messenger because I have a special message for you. And then you also have a subscriber on Messenger. The point is that you're trying to get data as to which one is going to give you the best results, the lowest cost, and get you the most attention. So split testing these 2 areas right here will probably be quite powerful for what you're trying to accomplish, lead generations and so. You agree, Jorge?
I'm excited to test that out today, starting today. And that's super ninja what we figured out on the thank you page to add in the it just refreshes after a certain amount of seconds. You can set it to whatever you want. So let's say after 10 seconds, we just refresh the page and send them on to Messenger. Of course, we say something on the thank you page like, hey, I'm going to redirect you here to give you, this extra lead magnet or this extra bonus or whatever. And then once they come in, then you can ask even for more information. Maybe you didn't ask for the phone number on your ClickFunnels registration page. Well, now over here, it's like, hey, do you want this extra bonus in exchange for your phone number or something like that,
Yeah, so we're going to test it out right away and give you guys some more data, but I want you guys to also test it out because this is going to be a source of practical, scientific, real data that you can utilize for your campaigns, whether you're on e-commerce or you're on services, no matter what that is. All right, so get that set up. All right, anything else you'd like to add about this, Jonathan?
That's mostly it, but we actually quite have a few questions for today. I would like to first answer those ones from Laura. Those basically involve first the topic we covered, which is the ManyChat and Shopify integration. I can go ahead and quickly share my screen to answer her 2 questions. And the third question is actually what we actually had set up earlier. So first question is, you always, regarding the update integration button regarding ManyChat and Shopify, you will always have this button showing the update integration. It's never going to go away. So you don't have to worry about this integration. Second question of Laura is, some of her messages actually were not sending, or there are only a few messages being sent. What I would advise is ManyChat's current Shopify flows are only set to Messenger. What we did with our accounts is we actually set it to multi-channel. The reason why you wanted to set it to multi-channel is this triggers specifically the abandon browse or abandon cart feature. This triggers as soon as a user abandons a cart or abandons browse. Not all users had engaged with your channel within the 24 hours. Some of them did not engage within the 24 hours. Thus, having a good multi-channel setup will allow you to deliver messages within Messenger, SMS, or email. Thus, also would increase your delivery rate and also would also increase your conversion value afterwards.
So just like everything else, just have the condition that checks active 24-hour, go here, not active, go here. As simple as that.
Yes. As an example of this flow, we have the 3 channels available for abandoned cart. It actually generated 9,000 sales just for the abandoned cart messages. Now, this is a first touch basis only, meaning if they jump to a different website or a different app afterwards, it wouldn't track. But basically, the abandoned cart handles most of the follow-ups along with your, if you have a CRM like Klaviyo abandoned emails, those also will handle the add to carts or abandoned cart afterwards. Her last question was regarding how to set up. She has an issue or a question about how to set up the Black Friday flow. So let's say, for example, you have imported the ad into your account. You have set up the ad copy, headline, call to action button. You updated your image. Under the message template, you're actually going to have to select message objective for this. Now, once you import the template into your account, you're going to have the keyword that says VIP Club, this keyword or set of keywords. You then go to start conversation. You click edit. Now you can customize this part to instruct the users to click on the VIP Club quick reply below. And for customer actions, you select quick replies. And this is actually also new. You now have these options to reply with a text, connect to your bot, or none. Always select none. You don't want to send out any other specific messages. You just want them to send or click the quick reply. The moment they click the quick reply, it is going to be triggered inside ManyChat as a keyword trigger. So it's basically the same as sending a direct message to ManyChat using the keyword VIP Club. That way, let's say you have to set up. That way, every time a user clicks this button, the keyword trigger will trigger, or the keyword will actually trigger the flow, and thus will invite them to your holiday lead generation flows.
So the text would say. So the text would say something like, click the word below, or click VIP Club below, or something like that. And you always want to include like a pointing finger or a arrow pointing down. Because when you open this on your phone, VIP Club, quick reply is going to be all the way at the bottom. And then the message, just like it shows there, but it's going to be even more exaggerated on your phone. Is, the message is all the way at the top. So you have to give them that call to action. And that one little thing that when we started doing that, we got a lot more conversions out of people.
Yes, Laura, you definitely have to tell them to click below. That's for sure. You got to guide people.
Yep. And if you actually have more time to spare, you can also use a text, an image, or a video. You can add an image or a GIF pointing down. It would also look like this.
I'm not sure where you heard that Laura is saying that I thought that when we did that, it blocked the ads from going out, the ads from going out. Is that more for organic posts? I don't believe that's fact.
She might be talking about, you know, how before when you add into the text of your ad, when you say comment below or share this with your friends or something like that, like that Facebook doesn't like that, because then they kind of see it as like you're trying to manipulate something or whatever. But this right here, this is not on the ad. This is now in the ManyChat flow.
Right. Yes. Basically, you are, or your audiences are going to be receiving this inside Messenger. So you're just giving them instructions on what to do in order to opt in or to learn more about what you're currently offering.
Uh-oh, Laura says, I think I'm getting
it. One thing, another tip you can do, instead of saying comment below, you can say share your thoughts. That's okay. You can't tell them to comment, but you can say share your thoughts.
Yes. Right. You may also want to use the new keyword trigger we mentioned earlier on this ad. Most likely there are going to be comments saying that they are interested in or they would like to join in. So you may want to specify Facebook Comment Growth Tool 2.0 to trigger on those comments, inviting them to join the offer, and then just set the flow to open the holiday promotion lead magnet.
Right.
Awesome. So we do have a next question.
Let's answer Angel's question that Angel has been asking for a while. I'll read it out loud for all of you guys here. You cannot connect a bot straight from the ad for a CBD product. How do you make the prospect to go to the bot? Or we don't use bot in this case. Yes, you can use the bot. What I would do is that I will create a channel that is full of value, that you're educating on things that you're passionate about, because you are not allowed to promote CBD products directly. But once they are on your list, what you have to do, Angel, is that you need to become multi-channel. You need to become omnipresent, meaning that if you bring them from a Facebook ad to your ManyChat bot, you're not bringing them in for a CBD product. You're bringing them in because you're trying to give them some value. No matter what that is, you're going to give them something of value. You're going to do a lead generation campaign, either a quiz or a survey, or you're going to do a PDF or a 5-step towards becoming this or that, or whatever the case may be. And once they come in, you're going to have phone numbers and emails. And with those phone numbers and emails, you now have no restrictions, and you can communicate about CBD products as much as you want. And that's the roadmap, because Facebook still does not allow that. So you want to make sure that you build a process, a journey, because otherwise you're not going to be able to leverage social media. Okay. I know Jorge has tried to deal with this for a while, so I don't know if you have anything else.
That's the only way. That's the only workaround. You got to build your list and then communicate with them, not directly on the ads. So like you said, a lead magnet, some sort of a value, you can do an infographic, whatever it is, right? You offer that, they come in, and then you could say something like, hey, this, it's a big PDF file. What's your email? And I'll send it to you. Or, hey, you don't want to lose this PDF. I'll email it to you. What's your email? You got to get creative like that, get their email and their phone number, and then you can send it out to them.
And the last thing I'll say, Angel, is that if you are struggling with figuring out what to create as a magnet, we have had extensive training on this, over the last few years, and you have access to all of it. So if you just basically go to the coaching program index and you search for lead generation, you're going to find there nonstop content that you're going to grab one of them and get them implemented. One thing that I'll tell you is that you can use a platform like the plrstore.com. Let me type it in here for you guys, which stands for the private label rights store.com. And if you go to that place and you can search for a book, a PDF, a guide or whatever, and you can create your own freebie. And your magnet, your channel has to be built around that. If you want to leverage the power of social media, you're going to have to go through a VIA. You are not going to be able to go directly to them. I don't know if that's going to change. Maybe it changes tomorrow. Maybe it doesn't. In the meantime, you got to deal with what you have available right now. All right. So Check it out. Create your own magnets, create your quizzes, create your resources. You have access to all that training and templates and a lot of things galore. All you got to do is get one thing done and get the channel built, and then let the selling happen through texting, through email, outside the platforms, and once they are in the channel outside of Facebook. All right.
Yep.
Good. Eva says, I just had a job post banned. Shall I stop the post or correct it? I would definitely stop it and just repost it and find out what you did, because I can tell you one thing. There's an account, Eva, that I got shut down, an ad account. Most of the ad accounts that I've had throughout years, many years, I've never had any of them that I have not been able to recover. I think, Jorge, maybe there's two of them, one or two of them. How many ad accounts have we never been able to recover? I have one in mind.
About two-ish.
One in mind, and that was the first Natural Slim ad account, and it was painful because we had a lot of things going in it. I was not able to recover it ever, and I know what it is. Even though it's still speculation, I'm pretty sure that I know what it is. Facebook has gotten really strict with job postings and with the law of job postings, because if there's one thing that you cannot do on a post in regards to an employment opportunity, is discriminate. There's a whole detailed description on things that you can do and cannot do in regards to recruiting. You cannot segment based on ages. You cannot say that you prefer males or females. You cannot
you can't target just female.
You can target. You cannot target.
You can't target anything. I think there's no targeting.
No, I think you can do interest demographics, interest data. You can target the ketogenic diet, for example. I mean, that's not discriminatory. You can target like jewelry, whatever, but you cannot do anything else. So it's very limited to what you can do when it comes to posting. And I have seen them be ruthless with job postings when they're being done with some kind of like discriminatory statement or line, misleading, whatever it is. Yeah, those things. So just reword it and post it again.
Well,
yeah.
one thing I could add is if it's something misleading, just thinking about it, it could be that you said something in regards to compensation. And I think they don't like that. Like if you say, even if it's correct and accurate, you're like, this is how much I'm paying or whatever. I think they kind of view it as like, that maybe it's kind of vague or something like that. Money, wages. Yeah.